The issue of anthropogenic climate change is complex and threatens to impact every one of us on Earth. Anthropogenic climate change is primarily caused by the burning of fossil fuels, and coal is an especially dirty fossil fuel in terms of its comparatively low energy density and devastating means of extraction. Therefore, effective and responsible climate policy must include regulations on coal emissions. Largely stemming from fossil fuel industry's vested interest in the practice of burning fossil fuels, a contrarian movement aimed at resisting climate change science and policy has emerged. One of the main tools utilized by the climate-denying movement is the use of myths to elevate ungrounded skepticism of climate science and public misunderstanding of the issue. These myths are often communicated via the media, which can be problematic given that media outlets are one of the main distributing and shaping agents of information in society. In light of this, let us watch two clips that aired on a Fox News special on climate change in 2012 and see what we can find.
Carbon dioxide is what we exhale. Carbon dioxide is necessary for plants.
Scientists, but CO is what make plant growth, what make you breathe. They're trying to choke us all out by stopping us from burning the coal.
To assess the credibility of these quotes, let us address all the claims made. Let's start with carbon dioxide makes humans breathe. Well, not exactly. While it is true that carbon dioxide is involved in the process of our breathing, humans breathe out carbon dioxide as a byproduct of aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration is a process in which we breathe in oxygen, which interacts with the glucose in our body to produce water, usable chemical energy in the form of ATP, and carbon dioxide. So, though involved in the process, carbon dioxide does not make humans breathe. How about carbon dioxide is what we exhale? Yeah, that's true. We do exhale carbon dioxide. Let's talk about atmospheric carbon dioxide though. Only a small percentage of air, around 0.04% or 400 parts per million, is carbon dioxide. The atmosphere mostly consists of other gases, such as oxygen and nitrogen, which alone constitute for around 99% of the atmosphere. But there are large radiative climatic effects associated with small increases of atmospheric trace gases, such as carbon dioxide. If we consider the atmospheric concentrations of carbon dioxide in 1850 were only around 0.28% or 280 parts per million, we see that there has been a whopping 40% increase of atmospheric carbon dioxide in just over a century and a half. Well, how about the statements, carbon dioxide is necessary for plants, and carbon dioxide is what's making plants grow? Yeah, that's also true. The process Levin and Buzz are referring to is called photosynthesis, in which plants take in water, sunlight, and carbon dioxide to produce glucose and oxygen. However, the availability of carbon dioxide for photosynthesis is not threatened by coal regulation, for the regulations are only aimed at reducing the human contributions to natural carbon flows. You see, carbon dioxide emissions from burning of fossil fuels only contribute a small amount of the carbon dioxide emitted into the atmosphere. But, as human emissions do not have natural outflows to balance them out, even though they are comparatively small, they are significant. Thus, as natural inflows of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere are not threatened by regulations, neither is the availability of carbon dioxide for primary net productivity. Now, this seems as good a time as any to address the fact that it appears as though Buzz referred to carbon dioxide as CO. Carbon dioxide is CO2. CO is carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is a byproduct of burning coal, but it is also a poisonous and lethal gas. But let's give Buzz the benefit of the doubt on this one and assume we just misheard him. Lastly, let's address the statement, stopping the burning of coal will choke humans. First of all, remember aerobic respiration and how we saw that carbon dioxide is just a byproduct of breathing oxygen? Well, that, coupled with the natural flows of carbon that we also discussed, would suggest that stopping the burning of coal has no negative effects on human breathing whatsoever. Also, burning of coal contributes to air pollution, which inevitably goes into all our lungs. Studies have shown that coal burning has been linked to adverse effects on lung development, which can lead to asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and lung cancer, showing that it's the burning of coal, not the stopping of it, that effectively chokes humans. So let's bring together all that we found regarding the statements made in the Fox News reports. Firstly, we saw that though involved in aerobic respiration, carbon dioxide is not necessary for humans to breathe in, but rather out. We also saw that it is human flows, not natural flows, that are offsetting the atmospheric balance of carbon dioxide and contributing to climate change, and that though necessary for plant growth, carbon dioxide's availability for net primary productivity is not threatened by coal regulations. Finally, we also identified another myth, that emission regulations threaten human respiration, and found that it is actually emissions themselves, not their absence, that threatens humans' ability to breathe. Though the statements analyzed are not completely false, they do hide some flawed reasoning, which has some serious implications regarding public awareness and mitigation efforts. We hope this video has helped you in learning some of the basics of anthropogenic climate change science and the importance of critical thinking. Thank you.